It's week 2 of the NFL, and coming up is the lockdown man himself, Jair Alexander. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Seahawks and the Lions, and it comes your way next on...
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a man who nearly broke the single-season rushing record for quarterbacks last season. A true dual threat out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener through a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was hoped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Now a first down throw, Fields. And his throw here's incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. This unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. Derrick Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. From the 50, here's Fields. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Sets up the screen to Robinson. There's a nice move. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the bootleg. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. In motion left goes Boyd. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Brian Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. A check-in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 10 carries, 57 yards, and a touchdown as well.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson, and he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now a 3rd and 6. Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun, Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. On play action, Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Samson Abukum able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. On 2nd down, here's Henry. Down to the 25.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jordan Akins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit. They're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
37 yards on the punt with no return, and the Lions will take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now Fields. Allen Lazard. And finally brought down at the 38. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
Inside handoff, Henry. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 21 carries, 54 yards.
And I know that last week's game is over, but this feels almost like a continuation of what he did in the previous game. It's almost as if in his mind he knitted together the 2 weeks with no break. He's off to a nice start here.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Henry up the middle, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. And
in for the Lions, touchdown! Mike Evans, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Well, the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Well, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Tackle by Ashton Davis up from the secondary. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Now Lawrence to throw. It gets it right back to Mayer. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. It's a throw again is Lawrence. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Lawrence will throw. This pass hauled in by Dotson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Now Lawrence. Going right back to Dotson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Robinson. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
As long as you've been the air attack has gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Robinson again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Mike Evans and the rest of the offensive unit heading back out there now. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. That's Foley Fadukasi who got in there and finished off the play. The Lions on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third down and 12. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Allen Lazard, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Taking it about the 1. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Seahawks take back over. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. On the ground, it's Gray. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker, there on the stop. Fields. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Fields. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. They set up the screen for Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. 3rd and 3. To the air again, Fields. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. From the gun, here's Fields. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Forced out to his left. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Fields. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. In trouble, and he's taken down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. On first down, Fields. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Fields now to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Fuller run show Fatukasi in there to get him, and with it, time will expire here in this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And it's the Bills who lead that one late in the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Brock Purdy. From there, let's head up to Cincinnati, Ohio, to check in on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Braxton Berrios, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And that one all tied. We got an excellent first half from the dynamic quarterback, Justin Fields. He threw a first quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And this will be a Seahawks first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. To the right side, here's Mayer. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Lawrence is thrown to the hands of McLaurin. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Back to the ground with Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Lions' 42.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Mayer there to bring it in. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Lawrence going to throw again. It gets it right back to Mayer. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the 1st. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. On 1st down, Lawrence. That's out wide here for Robinson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out of this 3rd quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Now a first down throw, Fields. And this will be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
2nd and 10, Fields again. And that's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Alan Lazard. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And out now come the Seahawks. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Seahawks.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now Lawrence. Caught out left side by Robinson. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Seahawks first down.
Robinson up the middle. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. 66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Now 2nd and 3. Again, it's Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Lawrence will throw. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 31-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First down, Seahawks.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. That is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Approach defense.
Can't do that.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
After the encroachment penalty, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw it out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Here's Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. No return here for QT, so this will come out to the 25. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Fields. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The Lions on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Fields. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Fields now to throw. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. 23 yards on the tuck and run. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line.
Defense.
Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Now Fields. To the right side and complete to Thomas. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Henry. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now Fields. Touchdown! Michael Thomas from 4 yards out. And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Off play action. Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Willis. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Justin Fields, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are on their way to a 2-0 start.
And talk about built to run the football. Whether you're calling it on design running plays or him breaking out into the open field after trying to pass the football, Justin Fields knows where the end zone is. 8 rushing touchdowns last season. Only Jalen Hurts had more.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
42. Seahawks 14.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Lawrence to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And he fires one incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. Now Lawrence. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Lawrence. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Again, it's Lawrence. And he fires one, but incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 7 on 4th and 4. Lawrence will throw. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got a man, it's Mayer. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Lawrence. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And Detroit back in possession of the football. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into?